The clowns at Fox Business rushed in to defend Wall Street from Reddit, and they somehow turned the story into another opportunity to bash Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
I'm talk to you. I got on the phone and talked to David Batten. He's the former VP and General Counsel, Interactive Brokers, former SEC, CFTC, okay? Big deal. Really looks at this with no political lens whatsoever. He says there's no evidence of any conspiracy. He's listened to the testimony all day. No disadvantage to the retail investor. A much higher likelihood that Robinhood restricted trading to manage their risk, to your point.
That's the key.
Because they got that margin call, okay? So that's in the fine print that they can shut down trading on that at any point if they have to, and that's what they did.
They have to do it. By the way, gigantic firms have done this from time to time, Goldman Sachs and Merrill Lynch. I think we have a sound on tape of what the Robinhood fellow said. Can we still play that?
Despite the unprecedented market conditions in January, at the end of the day, what happened is unacceptable to us. To our customers, I'm sorry, and I apologize.
Well, okay. I'm sorry he's sorry, but I didn't hear much on that one. Again, you got the basic points as far as I know. I'm not necessarily an expert.
He was dealing with an unprecedented situation, Larry. So can he look back and say there were some things he could have done better? Could he have been better prepared capital-wise? I don't know. I don't know what he could have done
Sometimes deep yogurt happens. I mean, that's just the way in life.
But one takeaway is you've got lawmakers on that committee, AOC, Ilhan Omar. They're now saying tax the rich, put a tax on these stock trades. AOC, it's really something to see these Wall Streeters who treat our economy as a casino.
Oh, yes.
She wants to try to prevent all this high frequency.
How on earth did they end there? They're talking about the Robinhood app. The Robinhood app and the head of the Robinhood app have taken money from some of these hedge funds that were getting hosed by the people on Reddit. And so they restrict trading, which screws the regular investors on Reddit and helps out the hedge funds that have given them money. This is the clearest example of rank brazen corruption happening right in front of our face. And somehow the idiots on Fox Business, although again, I'm not sure that they're idiots or they're just nefarious liars, but what they do is they somehow turn it into an opportunity to bash Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Ilhan Omar, and they mock the idea of taxing the rich and doing a Wall Street transaction tax. And they mock the idea, like Ocasio-Cortez says, yeah, Wall Street treats our economy as a casino. How is that debatable? There is no debate there. That's obviously correct. And of course, the House always wins. And what happened? The hedge funds were the House, and they bought the government. And they buy other people who are the heads of other companies. And so would you look at that? The guy who was the head of the Robinhood app restricted trading on AMC and GameStop and some others, and that wound up helping and protecting the hedge funds that were getting hosed that were paying Robinhood and the head of Robinhood. So, I mean, again, it's all a joke. It's all a scam, and it's right in front of our eyes to see. And what do they do on Fox Business? They obfuscate. They obfuscate on the side of the corrupt parties rigging the system. They obfuscate in a way that's in favor of the hedge funds that made shitty bets and were exposed. They obfuscate in favor of the Robinhood app, which was, it should be illegal the way that they were restricting trading there. They obfuscate in their favor. So would you look at that? Fox Business comes out on the side of big money. Don't ever let anybody tell you that these clowns are pro-worker, that these clowns are in favor of the regular guy, the little guy. I've never seen a more clear example of the opposite being true. I mean, they're all in to defend the hedge funds. These are people who made terrible bets, they were exposed, they got hammered, and then they had to rig the system to stop themselves from losing everything. And of course, Larry Kudlow and this other airhead are defending them and mocking AOC and Ilhan Omar, when, just so everybody understands, in the wake of this happening, the first few days, you had everybody from Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez to Ted Cruz saying the same fucking thing. The same thing. But no. See, now The big money people have made their move, and Fox Business can't help themselves but line up with the big money people and act like there's nothing to see here. What a total and complete joke. These guys are frauds. These guys are pathetic. And they'll always line up to protect big money. That's exactly what happened with Fox Business Network during the 2008 subprime mortgage crisis and Great Recession. That's exactly what happened on CNBC, where Larry Kudlow had a show during the subprime mortgage crisis and Great Recession. These are people who supported the no-strings-attached bailouts that went to the failures who bankrupted their companies and crashed the world economy. He supported that. He supported that. People who are losers, who failed in the free market, who then got bailed out, and these people supported that. Why? Because they always line up with the big money. They always line up with big money. They don't have any principles. They don't have an ideology. It's where's the power? Where's the power? Where's the money? And that's where they end up, and that's what you see here. So somehow they go back to their pet issue of bashing the left, when the left was correct about this. The left was correct about this. So anyway, Larry Kudlow has somehow been wrong about everything when it comes to economics, and yet he was just in the White House as a top economics advisor. That says everything, doesn't it?